How's everyone? When we had lunch, I sat with a person and they said they'll be half here and then they'll walk out to another one because they can't decide where to be. And I said that I'll start with my thank yous. So, thank you to Agile Africa. Seriously, thank you. It's awesome. I mean, this is year 6 and awesome event. As I said, I'm starting with my thank yous. This is the dude that said, yeah. Okay, no pressure, that's the dude, okay. So really, thank you for having me. I mean, this is cool, and every year it's just awesome. But maybe a bigger thank you to you guys. Please fill in, and if you don't find space, there's some chairs here. You can, please just fill in, it's cool. And yeah, big thank you for you. I mean, you make this possible, and without you guys, this wouldn't have happened. So really, really, thank you for being here, and thank you for your time. So what is this about? This is about bridging the gap between Agile and ROI. That's the first side, and then we've got a collaborative learning experience. I'll talk about that as well. But the bridging the gap side, so since dawn of time, man has always evolved to not only survive, but to prosper, okay? And us as companies, businesses, sense-making entities, we've always been doing stuff. If you don't find a chair, can I pass one on to you? You're fine. Yeah. And some space. They have total focus on you. Have a seat. Right over there. And if you're running out of chairs, you still find the next person will sit right over there. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, we have a chair at school, and we have right here in front one as well. So please join. And then we'll get back to the dawn of time. Cool. Thank you. I expected about 4 people, and I said if we were 4, we're going out for rooibos tea and some milk there. I mean, that was it, but this is awesome. So, 1985, Edward Deming wrote in his book, Out of Crisis, he said, change is not mandatory, neither is survival. And so we have organizations, we've been doing stuff. We've been doing, in the 80s we did BPR, Business Process Reengineering, the Hammer and Champy book, Reengineering Corporation. Then we did all that lean stuff and QA stuff and Six Sigmas till 2005. And we all got belts. You've got green belts and yellow belts and black belts. Then we started with Agile, and we're doing safes and scrums and stuff. So I think it is quite safe to say, if you're speaking to your dad, that we know more nor less than ever before. Come on, that was my joke for Monday. Okay, so that's it. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a role play about, after we invest ourselves in the monies and the stuff, someone has a beer. Someone, we have a chair right in front for you, and there. But after all is said and done, someone arrives and says, "Sir, show me the money. You heard all this fancy stuff. You went on Scrum training. You have all this circular stuff. You have all these manifestos, and you recite stuff, and you do stand-ups. But where's the value?" So that's what ROI is about so far. The second part, the collaborative learning experience. This is really cool. So I'm here to learn from you guys. That's what it's about. So if this is an awesome event, we made it happen. And if this is an awful event, we also made it happen, but we've learned. This is cool, and that's the header. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a role play. We are a company called Acme. Is it me or you, Francois? You, okay, cool, sure. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build widgets. And we are going to build widgets. I hear myself, you're there. So we're going to build widgets, and these are widgets. Okay, so you can just pass them around and feel them, how a widget feels. And we are going to build them. Please don't take the widgets home. We need them for the role play, otherwise it won't work. So these are widgets, and we are going to build them. And how we're going to do that is we're going to make them and we're going to sell them. So our company is we build widgets and we make them and we make a profit. Simple. And what this is about as well is how we do this. So the how is we are being paid in kwechas. Now a kwecha is a monetary unit that is much stronger than the rand. And if we manufacture a widget and we consider it sold, okay, and we get 10 kwechas for each one we sell. And the production cost of a widget is 5 kwechas. So we take in, Rancho, are we fine this? Sorry, I keep on hearing myself. You fine? Okay. So what happens also is we take the inventory cost, that's the work in progress, we take that in regard, and we take the QA fails also in regard. So if a widget falls on the ground, you leave it. It's a QA fail. And we have a financial year, which is 20 seconds long. Yeah. And that's not all, we have a half-year review, okay, which is 10 seconds long, okay, that's it. And please, ask away, I mean, we don't leave the Q&A for afterwards, you're welcome. So what we do then, and this is a reflection of our financial statement that we'll have, okay, so we'll have ways of work. We'll do way of work A, B, and C, and then we'll reflect it on how many widgets we made and we shipped, and we work the gross profit times 10. And then there's some extras. I hope I can find them. There are 2 balls. The one is a marketing ball. Oh, here they are. You earn, if you complete this item, it's 100 kwechas, and this is expedite item. You get 50 kwechas for this. Okay. And then we subtract the ones that were QA failed and the ones that is in the hands, work in progress, that's the loss. And then we have a net profit. And you guys can't see, but around the screen it says EIO. We'll get to the EIO, that's the happiness factor. Okay. So from that, we unfortunately have to have some rules. And the reason why we've got rules is we have to be consistent with the ways of work as well. Otherwise, we can't compare way of work A to B to C. So the rules are, the ball must touch both your hands. And all 8 people will get there. They'll produce the kwecha. And if the widget falls, as I said, we leave it. And the expedite item and the marketing item will only happen in the second half of the year. Okay. So we leave on those constants. As you might have noticed, some people, credits go to Hendrik Knieberg for his resource trap. So this is based on that. And we change it a bit. This is where we are. And after this, we'll change it again. Okay, so To make this happen, we've got 7 roles. And I'm going to leave the team members for last. But we've got name tags as well. So I really need your help on this because, after all, this is a workshop. You do the work. Okay, so the timekeeper person. That's the person that does the year for us. I need a volunteer for that. Person that can work with an iPhone. Anyone? Thanks. There's a person. Would you mind if I gave you iPhone? You know why? I have a cool ringing sound thing. And it goes like this. No, it doesn't work. Okay. No, not that one. Timer. So it just counts backwards. And then if the screen asks, the password is Henk. Yeah. Okay. Just that white piece thingy, just swipe it up. Or up. Uh-huh. Okay. Then it gets back. Okay. But we really need you very assertively right in front over here. Because, yeah, we have to be here. Yeah. So, and we have a badge for you. It's okay? Please. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So here's your badge. You're the official timekeeper. Thank you for helping out. So I have a badge as well. It says Henk. Okay. I'm the work. Cool. Works well. Okay. So if you apply at McDonald's farm as head of the McDonald's farm, you become the EIO. EIO. So I need some CEO. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of you guys out here. I mean, CEOs, you just play yourself. I need a CIO, EIO. Anyone? Bertu, CIO. Thanks, Bertu. And now we need a consultant. Okay. So these are the guys with suits, white shirts, blue ties, and they use stuff like playbooks and frameworks. Okay. Okay. Any consultancy out there? Anyone? Come on, just need one, and thanks. Berg, welcome. Thank you. So you're the consultant, dude? Okay. Now, so I've got these guys. We need a QA role, a real hard-ass QA person, a person that's lekker hargat. Okay. Any QA person. Need a QA. Come on, all up for QA. Hey, cool, there's a QA guy. Okay. Thank you. You're the QA person, so we'll speak about your job, but we'll go through the role profiles again to make sure. Okay, so now we need 8 enthusiastic, dynamic widget makers. 8 of you guys. Come on. First up comes to play. Here we go. You can pick a number. Thank you. Need 6 more. Otherwise, this doesn't work. We're almost halfway there. Come on. Thank you. 5 more. There's one there. Thanks. Thanks. We should just leave her one as well. You. Thanks, Andre. You get one, and you too. You'll please put your badges on. And you'll also notice, because you are 8 dynamic, enthusiastic people, widget makers, we now call you resources. Okay. All right. You'll also notice that the resource badge is smaller than the management badges of the CIOs. Okay. You'll notice that. Okay. So I need the 8 resources on this side. I think what we're going to do is let's just block this light out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. Let the CIO help. Okay. Can't do anything with the CIO, with the EIO, can you? Okay, so the 8 resources, you are here. But you must be in order. I mean, really? This is a production line. Okay. So you are a self-managing team. You just manage yourself being in order. Okay. 7, 8, okay. That's feedback. Okay. Here's a chair for anyone. Need that bucket. Okay. So what happens is we are going to do the roles again. I'm just going to tell these guys, QA person, you're comfortable with the rules. The ball must go through everyone's hand, and it must touch both their hands, and then they put it in the bucket. If it falls, you leave it. Okay? If a ball does not touch everybody's hands, it's a QA fail. Okay. But our company is based on values. Okay? Acme is based on integrity and honesty. All this wonderful stuff you see in the foyer. So I'm just asking, please don't cheat. Okay, it's not cool. All right. So the QA person, the consultant, you mind waiting? Can I offer you my chair? You mind just waiting a bit because you'll come to play in Workforce B, way of work. The EIO person, you're concerned with 2 things, maybe 3 things. First of all, how busy is your people? Because they have to be busy. And how many items is in the bucket? Okay. And if you really care about how happy is your people, it's not that important. The timekeeper person. So we are going to do a trial. Okay. Comfortable. And so I need from you something like, are you ready there? Not really.
I don't know you.
We can use your phone too if you like.
That's fine. You can just
So,
show me.
like that. Okay, so you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Or, but you have to.
Can I just say go?
If you use your outside voice, you have outside voice.
Yes.
You can use my mic if you like. Okay. So let's just do the trial, okay? And then we wait for timekeeper person, and then we do the trial. EIO, you're not required in the floor. QA person on the floor. EIO, we have a chair for you as well, yeah. Some ivory tower Taj Mahal thing you sit in, and you eat some chicken wraps and make big decisions. Okay, so this is a trial. Is it you or me? Is it your cell phone?
Don't pass the blame to me.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, that's where you shout stop. Okay. So when that happens, you shout stop and you stop. Okay. So what plays out here is, you guys were quite right. Let's try this simple one. We do one like this. Pause, pause, pause. Yeah, 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 yeah. And it passes through both hands. Are you happy, QA person?
Yeah.
Pass through, okay. So what happens now, let's go again. Go there. I go here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't pass, right? Because you didn't touch it.
Okay, so that's not yeah. So that that didn't pass because it has to go through everyone's hands. You guys comfortable with that? Okay, so if I pass a ball to Helen, then it has to go through everyone's hands. Okay, but I need you to be assertive. You have to go, no, and if you really want to hit it out of their hands, just be nasty. Okay, so let's do this for real. Timekeeper person, ready? I just have to fill up on widgets. May I please have those widgets back? And we just pour them in there. Ooh, again. Thank you. I think it's enough. Have you played with this before? Where? Okay. Now we're going to fill them up. Okay, guys, ready? And we've got the expedite ball and the marketing ball as well. So we'll put them in the back pocket because year one. Now this is serious. Okay, please don't laugh. Okay. This is light again. Timekeeper person. You can go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's send everything back.
Stop! Okay, pause. Okay. Where's the EIO? EIO. Okay. So I'll do then. Have you just do the walk around. Okay. So the EIO walks in and he looks at his people. And they're all busy and he's happy.
Not all of them.
We should fire 2 people. And he walks to the bucket and he sees no results. And we are based on values and we're open and honest. And they take the widgets out of the bucket again. Take the widgets out. Do the right thing. Okay. And he's thinking the one person has got 2 widgets, so 3 people, which is about 37%, is working overtime. We should pay them more. And he walks out again. And he sits on his seats and have his chicken wrap. Okay. And so year 2 happens. Now help yourself. Yeah. No. Okay, so you're ready again.
3, 2, 1, go.
How do we know where we are? Oh my goodness. That's not good.
That's a,
I touched both of them.
No, you didn't.
okay, stop. Outside voice. You ready? Okay, cool. So let's use way of work 1. Done. See, EIO walks in. He looks at all the people. They're very busy.
Star employee.
They're all
Big
working.
bonus.
We should get rid of number resource 4.
Yes.
Yeah, resource 4 is not playing out. He is not part of the team. But he speaks to the QA person, and he asks, so did those pass?
No. So how did this happen then?
Okay. Okay.
Follow the processes.
Okay. So I floored up here as well. So none of them passed. Okay. So let's just put them back there. And where I buggered up is I forgot about the marketing item. No. Okay. The back pocket thing. Okay. So they're in play now. Okay. Final round. Okay, but you guys, please, make things happen. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Stop, stop, stop. Okay, stand like that. Okay. You'll have a chance now. Okay. Okay. So cool.
Why don't you drop everything and just have one good?
Okay. So EIO, what do you think?
I'm wondering if it's his fault.
I think he's a bottleneck.
He's a bottleneck.
Okay. But then we.
If you aren't doing anything.
Okay. So did the expedite item go through? No. It's a full. And the marketing is a whole bunch there. These. What's the integrity of those down there?
Which is not because they came from here. And then we
Okay. So they QA fail. Are you comfortable with it? Okay, so let's do the financial statement of A. Okay. Just have to squeeze through here. Sorry, guy. So A, how many items were shipped? I mean, if we have to be really honest and open. No. Two. Comfortable on 2. Okay. So we shipped 2 items. Did we receive any extras? Like marketing and no. No.
What did we receive?
Yeah, you received it, but it didn't run through, did it? Okay, so this is not cool. It's minus 150. Okay, so your 2 times 10 is 20. So we are starting already with a minus 130. How many items QA fail?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 times 5 is 30. 35. That's a minus. How many work in progress? Helen, how's your hand there? Ach, about 11 plus 3, 14, 15.
Yes, 15.
15. That's an awkward number. Let's go for minus 8, 75, is it? Okay. So my calc's not that good. So we've got a minus 110 plus a minus 130 equals a minus 240. And the EIO, are you happy?
Not at all.
So we draw your sad face. If those guys can't see the sad face, we have a sad face here. Okay. So the EIO is pondering and he says, wait a minute. We should get a consultant with a playbook. And he sourced, you can put them back in the bucket and pass the yellow and green one. So the EIO gets the consultant and they work on playbooks and they charge an exorbitant amount of money. And that happens. So the consultant walks in and we just have to do the slideshow thing again. Sorry. And we go, that was A, and now we're on B. Okay, so the timekeeper person, don't worry about this. We are going to allow them 3 minutes. Oh yeah, the resources aren't happy people because they didn't get any bonuses. And the consultants here, and you guys, you can advise the resources on any 3 items. You can do 3 changes. Okay? But you have got 3 minutes to make it happen.
I'd like to change the way work gets into the system.
So don't speak to me, speak to your resources. Okay. Just use your watch there on 3 minutes. Oh, we go about 6 past. Okay.
Okay, so work enters at 1 point. That bucket.
Yeah? No.
You are kind of an outlier in the system. I don't know what
Okay.
your role is.
So I'm the workforce manager. I provide work. So yes, you are allowed to say stuff like work comes into one place.
Okay.
Cool, we can change the bucket, we can change the format, but the rules stay the same.
Okay. One person at a time. Okay? How would you like to start? So you're gonna start a circle, work in this from one point and work on one thing at a time. That's the thing.
3 stuff.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Self-organized.
Okay, you're self-organized. Cool. Ready? We do the same thing. This time, please remind me that I don't forget the marketing balls.
So we're starting with first half here now.
Same thing, yeah. Okay. So they're organizing. Thank you, consultancy person. Okay, so what's the rules now? We've got 3 rules, right? I start that side, okay? One person at a time. Okay. QA person, are you with me? You cool on this? Okay. You guys wanted, you want a trial, or just to her? Okay. And I only provide to you.
Okay.
Okay. Timer person. One ball at a time. Okay. Only to you, one ball at a time, and you change the process, your flows. 3 rules. Okay. So I just provide you one more. Timer per. Oh yeah, CEO dude. Are you happy with the consultancy stuff? I mean, you paid them.
Let's see what happens.
Cool.
Do a trial run first. Trial run.
Shout.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. Okay, EIO, CIO dude walks in. He says, aha.
Still not everybody busy enough.
Okay.
You are busy enough.
Yeah.
We've got one person here with 3 balls.
Well done, you're a star employee.
Employee of the month.
Okay.
And 3 done. It's okay, it's better than...
It is much better than before.
what I've seen.
So the consultancy ups their fees. Okay.
Share the love.
Okay. When you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
There's a marketing one. Stop. Okay. Cool. So now we do the balance sheet. And no, I did not forget the marketing and the expedite item. They were in. Cool. So let's do option B. Okay. How many items shipped?
The yellow ones, right?
The ones, yeah, the yellow ones that you are happy with.
Yellow ones are that's 8.
8. Yo. So we have a 400% improvement. Did the
Marketing balls are in here.
Expedite the market.
did they all make it? Yo. Serious? +1. Serious. Good consultant. I didn't see that one. I was actually bargaining on them not making it, but okay. Okay. So we've got 80 plus 150. We go for 230. We are positive. 300%. Consultancy worked well. Let's see about the, how's the work in progress? How many items in hands? 5, all 5. QA person, happy with 5. Items on floor, 2. So we're talking 7 items. So we're talking 195. Profit is 195, and that should not be red, that should be green. So we made a profit, 195. Consultancy is happy. Okay.
Is there a cost for the consultant?
No, we can't add that on, otherwise we don't make a profit. Okay. So now, we're still going to do the same thing. But we are just going to do it in option C. Okay.
Nah, it's better. It's okay.
Better. Well, you are making a profit, so you can. So let's do a mediocre face. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's the eyes. It's all in the eyes. Okay. So final one. Let's just put the balls in back, and we do the same thing, but we stand in a line or in a semi-circle type thing. Let's do a semi-circle here. We put the bucket. No, it's not consultant. And the other bucket. Where's the other bucket? Oh, there. Find it. Thank you. Okay. So where do we start? We started there last time, and we end with you. You're comfortable with it? Okay. No. No. It was just to say that everyone's are resources. Okay. You're fine. You want the bucket up on a chair, you're comfortable. Okay, so what we do now is we do option C, and this is just my pep talk. And I say that I believe in you guys, and we won't call you resources anymore. Okay, so please take your tags off. Yeah. And now, I think there's a song in there somewhere. Okay, only human. Okay. So what we're going to do is, that's the whole pep talk thing. I believe in you. We pay you bonuses, okay, on this. Just expedite, more in the bucket, more bonus. Okay. Timekeeper persons. Final round, option C, ready.
What's that take? Are you going to hand it?
Take. Go, 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 go. I still believe in you. Let's go. Make it happen. Let's go. Let's go. Stop. Pause. Pause. Okay. EIO, what do you think?
It looks like more people being busy. Definitely less waste and more done. I'm happy.
Okay. So we have,
It's more done than I remember the first round. I remember we were doing 2.
yeah. So we have got 50% of staff working and 50 idle. They're reading up on Agile stuff or Kanban stuff.
I'm at Agile Africa.
And he's at Agile Africa. Okay. Timekeeper person. Ready. Oh, wait. Sorry. I must get the 2 balls in.
3, 2, 1, go.
And leave it. Stop. Pause. Okay. Cool. So let's do the math. And then we see what he does. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, so how many items shipped? $12 items, okay. And we have this 2 of those. Gross profit, so it is 1,270, okay. Items floor, 1 items in hand. So total 6, okay. Wrong color, you're right. Okay. So, EIO, final walkthrough. Profit of 240.
Well done.
Happy face and bonuses are being paid. Okay. So in essence, this was it. Really thank you for you. Thank you for time. And timekeeper, thank you. And all the resources, thank you very much. The reason why we did not introduce the resources as people is because then they have to share about the family, and we don't want that. because it really doesn't help with the production line of widgets now. So that's why we ship them. Okay. So now this is the collaborative learning space. That was C, and we did the pep talk. And thank you, EIO, for that. This is where I ask you. So, how was this? Fun. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? Anything to learn, anything to change? Because at the end, we had 50% of staff working. No? And we achieved more. About flow. Okay? Any other observations?
The big change in the last one was pull versus push.
Yeah. Yeah. You can only optimize process thus far. Then it becomes a whole human dynamic that plays out. Yeah. There isn't always there's incremental improvement. Process, I believe. Yeah. How did you guys feel when you arrived here, resource 1 to 8? Yeah. Oh, that was the idea and played out well. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Any other observation?
I think at the beginning, the resources were not sure
What to do?
what to do.
Okay, so we should have a more of a trial run.
No, I think the more they started doing it, the more they started improving, getting better,
Okay.
and seeing ways of improving
Okay.
between themselves.
Okay, so you are messing up my game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we don't want that because now you know my secret. So, yeah, we do the best one for last. It just works better. Yeah. Yeah. But thank you. You're right. Yeah. Okay. People really, really thank you for your time, and I really do appreciate you being here. And yeah, it's cool. Thank you for that. And if you wanted to check in, there will be a link that you can evaluate this. And please evaluate me as well. I have to improve too. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.